The 2013 Great Flinders Grand Final underway. Ramblers. Greeny gets the ball out to Falciano. He's going to get the first free kick. High tackle. Looks like Cougars are going to the northern end in the first quarter. Not too much of a wind advantage either way. Falciano looks for... That was Sammy Ness. There we go. Who we got? Phelps, he kicked it in and it's out of bounds. Can be thrown in forward pocket for Cougars. Minard against Boyd over the back. Cougars get it out. Boyd now. Who was that kicking the ball forward? It's gone out of bounds again, I think. Give me another throw in. So a couple of early clearances in the forward 50 for Cougars. See what they can do from there. Boyd and Minard again. Rode beautifully by Shirley. Out here looking for Ben Quigley against Pakey, is it? Yeah. Good tackle. Oh, high tackle apparently, according to Jason Ainsbury. Pake's got the ball, looks for Wanda. Or it's Phelps. Yeah, I'll get them wrong all day, I reckon. About 45 out. Just away to the left. First score of the 2013 Grand Final to Cougars, they're 1 point.
Thanks, Scully. Early pressure to Ramblers. George Peddler's got the kicking in duties. Peddler takes it to the outer side. A 3-on-1 contest there. Rick Leonard gets it out nicely to Thomas Wedd. Daniel Wedd standing back, kicks it in, and misdirected kick sees Skiv pick it off. Parker's running past, lending support, out to George Peddler. First game back after a long layoff with injury. Lockie Pake scouts it off the pack beautifully. Out to Falciani, who misdirects a kick to Rick Leonard, which sees Trent Starkey loose on the outer side wing. Starkey directs a nice kick down into the full forward pocket to old timer Simon Peddler. It'll be right on his distance, but experience may get this over the line. He misses to the far side, so it's 1 point each. Who's got the kick-in duties for Cougars? Daniel Wedd's got the ball. Brings it in, and it's been cut off by Sean Fitzgerald. He's one player under a cloud with a corky from last week, but he's bobbed up early, hasn't taken the kick, handballs it off to Parker. And a contest up there at full forward, sees Pig in the back pocket, backed up beautifully by that other left foot of Daniel Wedd, gets it out to Thomas Wedd, then gets it on, but it looks like Rooster's got it under control. Rooster takes a mark on the half-back flank for Ramblers. And once again, Lockie Pake and Hammer in the play together. And umpire Ainsbury balls it up.
Good contest straight away here in this grand final. Boyd against Richardson and Ruck. Pake and Quigley going at it all afternoon by the look of it. Out of bounds. Boyd against Richardson again. No one can get the handle. This time it comes out the back to O'Day. He looks forward to Phelps. Flogger getting back. Couldn't quite hang on to it. His brother Pig. Pig Dog gets the kick away. Shirley's in there first for Ramblers. Quick handball out to Spider Minard. He fumbles. Spider will get another chance here, I think. Quick kick forward. Parker against Green. Good contest that'll be. That was a throw against Ben Green. And Hayden Parker, who's been in everything already, coming up for about his third or fourth kick. He's got the free kick here on this near side wing. Looks for Flogger Peddler in the middle. He goes on to Trent Starkey. He's got a paddock out there on Rick Leonard. He used that raking left foot. Sets up Bruiser again, and Bruiser's got his second mark, leading Luke Turnbull to the ball so far, as he learnt from his first kick. A little bit of a crosswind heading west to east here. Simon Pedlow, his second shot at goal. Once again looks a bit to the right, and off hands for a second behind for Ramblers. They lead by a point. Daniel Wedd's going to kick in for Cougars. Long left foot kick. Skivvy Pilgrim comes down with it for Ramblers. Didn't get paid the mark. Chris blows out to Hammer Quigley, and he's run down from behind, holding the ball. And Ben Green gets up a little bit gingerly. It's a good tackle though, he had to be quick. Looks short, Bruiser looks to cut that one off, and he's read it well. So third mark for Bruiser already. Looks for Hammer. Hammer's got it right on the 50. He's probably too far out for him, but he's going to look for Binger Minard, and a good mark from Binge. Good stretch. About 35 out, 40 out. Virtually straight in front.
Yeah, it's the Ramblers. Kicking has been precision today so far. How good is Binge? Gets her on, and he gets it straight through the middle for the first major of the 2013 Grand Final, and after about 6 minutes of play. The Cougar lads have got to tighten up on Starkey up in the outer side wing. He seems to be out there alone a fair bit. They're not paying him any respect. So it's a grand final. They can't let players run loose. Boyd comes out of the middle with the ball again, and sees Ben Green tackled without it in the middle. And once again, the Cougars get the clearance out of from the centre bounce. Kicks it long into the 50-metre line. Sam Ness takes the ball. He's crunched in a tackle by Hammer. I think it's Hammer.
Yep.
That's a free. And he gets it out to Parker, out to Captain George Pedler. Down to Scott Blacker, who's playing across half forward this week. A tough tackle in on the Cougar player there. Sees Liam O'Day come up with a free kick. Nice place. Kick out to Sam Ness on a long lead. Sam bombs it into the hot spot, which sees Sticker crumbing it off the pack and offline and through for the Cougars' second minor score. It's a cracking day here and a magnificent crowd. Not much noise from the crowd yet. A bit of nervous apprehension. Looks like George Pedler's got the kicking duties today. Been called to play on. Kicks to the outer side, out to his brother Flogger. And Boydie having a real duel there. And it's a ball up in a patch of mud by the look. Umpire Ansbury balls it up. So, and he's picked out a free kick. Looks like someone had hold of Boydie. And once again, it's Lockie Pate and Hammer Quigley going at it. They've had 4 comings together already in this first quarter. They're going to be sick of the sight of each other by the end of the day if this keeps going on. Birdo in underneath the pack, and then Shirley comes in out from underneath and kicks it out to the boundary line. Here comes Hazelgrove back into the side from injury. Zach Richardson gets a little sly one in on him, but he needs to hit him harder than that if he thinks he's going to hurt a champion like Hazelgrove.
So as the game wears on, it'll be harder hits. It's going to be a ball up right next to the boundary line, this near side. Umpire Strauss throws it up. Minard against Boyd again. Nullified each other. Keats couldn't quite get it before the ball goes over the boundary line again. Minard against Boyd. Boyd got that one down. Shirley in hard. So was Burton. Quick kick by Cougars forward. Roosters running onto it. Can he pick it up? Way to Parker. He fumbled. Gets it down out to Trent Starkey. He's again got a paddock on that left side, on the left-hand wing side there. Up looking for Bunger. Up against Pig Turnbull. Turnbull's got the run of the ball there. Pressured by Bunger. And it's gone out of bounds. Half-forward flank for Ramblers. Thrown in over the back. Cougars get it down. Burton gets tackled. Another Cougars player gets dispossessed. Now Turnbull with a left foot kick towards that outer wing. Roosters there against, couldn't quite see who that was. Rick Leonard, 2 number 19s, out of bounds again on the outer wing. It's a pretty poor throw in on that occasion. Did favour the Cougars. Burton tackled. And he's going to be paid holding the ball, I guess. Well, he didn't take it out of the ruck, but free kick for Rooster. Chips it in short. Shirley's on his own again. Can he use the ball well? No doubt he will. Bruisers 1 against 2, and the 2 win out. Daniel Wedd comes across, takes a relieving mark. He's going to look for Fauciano out here. He's got a paddock. Third kicker ready for Fauciani. He looks for Burton in the middle of the ground, and he's got it. Moroney, first possession for him in the centre. Gets onto the left foot, goes in looking for Sticker Main. He's got a bit of a break on Scotty Micken. Can he pick it up now? Fumbles it out. Ben Green's there. Can he get through the tackle from Edna? He comes through again. It's now Spider against Boydie. No one can. Oh, Spider gets a kick out. Straight to Thomas Wedd, though. A little bit of a rush disposal there. Now, Weddy, would that be on his distance? Right on about the 50 he'll kick from. Maybe even a slight bit further out than that. Be the best chance Cougars have had so far. No, he's gone in short. Over Edna's head. Sticker's still on the lead. Chance for Keatley. Burton gets past. Can he get? Yes, he can break the tackle. Edna spalls. Down to Thomas Wedd. Over the head of Parks. Who's at the back here? Skivvy Pilgrim. Tidying up on the right foot. Goes to Shirls. Cool, calm, collected Rob Shirley. He's already had a heap of the ball in this first quarter. Does the switch across to Rooster Micken. Use that left foot now. He looks for Starkey and finds him. Starkey playing on quickly. Didn't have a paddock this time, but he's used the safety of the boundary line there. It's going to be thrown in half-forward flank for Cougars.
Boundary throw in. So there's a ball in dispute. Benj Minard comes in, whacks it on the left, but only as far as Nick Ridgway, who nice pass into the centre to that trusty left footer Daniel Wedd, who's got a beautiful pass into Popeye Phelps. Pate cleans up, gets it to Fauciano, and for his 4th or 5th kick of the first quarter, he laces it out to Ben Green. Certainly the weather is perfect, however it is very soft underfoot. Ben Green pokes it right through the middle from 45 out. That evens the score up, 8 points apiece, late into the first quarter of this grand final. There's a couple of blokes out there short of a gallop today. George Pedler for Ramblers, been out for some time with a finger injury, and Hazel's back after 4 weeks after a knee injury. So we'll see how they run the game out. The Rucks go at it. Boyd stayed down. Parks gets one out of the middle. Daniel Wedd, once again, he's tidying up across half back. But Sammy Wake, back from a shoulder injury, gets it forward. Thomas Wedd is battling terribly there, and of course Keatley, the reigning male medalist, gets it onto his left, which sees a high tackle on Daniel Wedd from Sean Fitzgerald. Pig Turnbull takes off, delivers the ball to Rick Leonard, who's got the luxury of a bounce, and delivers poorly to Ben Green. But he's awarded a free kick, but plays on. But that's picked off by Spider Minerato across half back. I don't know how many times Spider would have played on a back flank. Usually he's causing the damage around the ground and in the ruck. So Binger's been a problem up forward for the Cougar lads. Kicks it forward, looking for that Trent Starkey again. But Rick Leonard beats him to it. Gets it to Spook, handballs it to Liam O'Day. Bit of flow on footy going here. Liam belts it in. A couple of players are down, and so now Popeye gets around to chase down Spider, who gets it cleared to George. Robbie Shirley. Great tackle by young Fauciani. George Pedler comes through with strength, up to half forward. Thomas Wedd looks like he could probably have got a free, but he gets away with it. But he kicks it straight to Binge. This is a high pressure game. Binge centres it to Flogger Pedler. Flogger finds his brother George. George is loving this. Tries to milk a 50-metre penalty. Goes off on his left. Belts it in long to Pedler. But they're teaming him a bit better now. Out to Spook. He needs to get it on the boot quickly. He's chased down from behind by Bunga Fitzgerald. Rick Leonard sees him fall over. And Skiv has come in clumsily on top and given away a free kick.
There's a little bit of overlap play going on, but the pressure of the grand final so far has meant there's not much clean footy happening. Cougars just chipping it around that outer side. Spider on the overlap again. He's got it away to Jock. Jock has a bit of a chance for a slow gallop through the centre. Looks for Pig Dog, who's starting to really get into it now. Sit out in front of Bruiser, who leads Gerbs for the ball again. About 75 out. He looks for Zach Richardson to run onto this one. He's got the speed to go with Hazel, but didn't get the bounce. Hazel gets it out now. Keatley rows the pack. Gets it out to Trent Starkey on the left foot. Sees Bunga Fitz just out the edge of the goal square. Good vision, lowered the eyes nicely. And Sean Fitz, under an injury cloud leading into the game, has a chance now to put the second one on the board for the Ramblers. Pretty trusty left boot, and he's put it straight through the centre. So Ramblers take back the lead, 2-2-14, the Cougars 1-2-8. Flogger against Boydie again in the ruck. This time Ramblers win it their way. Shirls and Jock fight over it. Shirls gets the kick forward, but Hazel's taking the relieving mark for Cougars in front of Zach Richardson. Should be an interesting matchup between those two. Both pretty agile for their size. Hazel kicks it forward looking for Phelps here, who gets rid of Flogger Pedler. Illegally, says umpire Ainsbury. So James Pedler, who's been in everything so far, playing a bit of a dual role again today like he did last week. He did it so well. Looks for Binger this time. He couldn't quite get on the full. Wakey's there for the handball. He couldn't get it away cleanly, and the ball comes off hands and out of bounds. Always going to be a free kick to Daniel Wedd. Possibly hanging on too long in the tackle there against Sam Wake. Not many options for Weddy here. Going to probably go long. He's going to go down the boundary line. He gets tucked up there. Fauciano against Pedler. Pedler in front. Jock the crumbs off the front. Now Spider Minard again. Looks inboard and finds Rob Shirley. Always on his own. Shirley's never wastes the ball. Going to look for Wakey, who's got this one. just in front of young Pake. Semi-weight, looks for Bruiser again, who's got the lead on Gerbs once again. Big hands up, Spall down to Blosey, who rows it nicely, but misses Binge with the handball. And Gerbs is taken out of bounds in the tackle. And they're throwing half forward flank for Ramblers. Doing a bit more attacking now to that southern end. Bruiser couldn't win the ruck tap, out to Hayden Parker. Where did that go? Binger up against Wed. Wed gets the kick forward. Boydie leads Flogger into the race of the ball. Wakey comes in for Shepherd. Here comes Rob Shirley through the pack, taken high, away to Pig Dog. He's got a paddock through the centre of the ground now. What can he do? Bunger on the lead, couldn't quite hang on to it. Out the back, Turnbull. Away to Weddy, away down to Jack Burton, who finds Hazel on this half-back flank. Hazelgrove getting into the game now. Like Shirley, never wastes the ball. He looks for Phelps, he's on a long lead. He's got a few metres now on Minard. Can he pick it up cleanly? Now he gets it. He's going to set Cougars into the forward 50 again. Wander out in the lead in front of Edna Nagel, and he's got it about 40 out from goal.
Righto, this is Dilber's first touch of the pill for the day. And this will do his confidence the world of good if he strikes the ball beautifully. So put your head over, Dilber, and watch the ball onto your boot. Get her flying through the goals. Comes in, kicking from about 45. Strikes it nicely, and he's just offline for a point. .20-minute mark there sees Mick and bring the ball in, out to Flogger, and the long one out to the wing, which sees Moroney beat Starkey to the ball, sees Hazelgrove break one tackle, drives the ball forward again. It bowls them all over, and umpire Howe sees the ball up, about 30 out from the Cougars goal. This is a real arm wrestle this first quarter. Keats comes in, gets involved. Moroney, who sends it straight back in, misses Sam Ness. Fauciani tries to break a tackle. Umpire, they held on for a while, but the umpire said call on because the ball probably come out incorrectly. Sees Moroney again, once again, spear the ball into the 45-metre mark. Sees Liam O'Day, who's had a good first quarter. This will be right on his distance if he were to have a go. He needs to get back, and he handballs it off to... Oh, that's a tackle. Could have been... The players were screaming for holding the ball twice there, but Ainsbury's never been one to change his mind. Balls it up at centre half forward for Cougars. Sees the ball come out to Burton. Sees Popeye run down. Sees Micken get a couple of cheap shots in on Popeye. And Shirley takes a solid mark at half forward flank for Cougars. Shirley drives it right out wide to a lead by reigning male medalist. Sees a beautiful spoil coming over the top from the Cougar champ and 2012 medalist Hazelgrove. Shirley out the back of the pack again, gets another possession and sees Bunga Fitzgerald come in. Beautiful one-handed pickup. Oh, he's run out of room, but he still gets it back into Keatley. Keatley's got a... And just in the nick of time, the Sirens going to finish the first quarter. He sees 1 goal, 2-9 to Cougars, to 2 goals, 3-14. I don't know how you saw that, Gully. All I saw on that was just a bloody big arm wrestle. Second quarter underway with Howe balling the ball up in centre. Shirley's in underneath. Jock Black is in the middle and gets a clearance. Looks like a change has been made straight away with Jock into the centre. Binge is out there on the wide half-forward flank. Sees ball hooked back in. Sean Fitz is wrapped up in a tackle by Cougars, and now there's a bit of pressure going on there. And Boydie takes a nice mark. No, Moroney. And it's picked off nicely by Jock, who plays on. Trent Starkey again on his left boot. Nice ball by Luke Turnbull. Should see someone come and meet Pedler. Hazelgrove gets a handball out to Lockie Pate. Misdirected the kick to Skiv, who sent his ball straight away to Jock. Jock was quiet in the first quarter, but he's into the play early in the second. See Spider up in the half-forward flank getting the Wanderers up. And he gets a nice ball in to the half-forward flank to Keatley, who burns one. Once again to Starkey, who gets it out. Lockie Pate gets a fingernail on it, gets a tackle on Hammer, and takes him to the ground. And those two have had a made up again. This time in the back, halfway between centre half back and full back for Cougars. Zach Richardson gets a big punch on the ball to the advantage. Hazelgrove cleans it up, gets it on the left, gets it out to Moroney, and he should be able to run off. Sees him on his trusty left foot down to Fauciani. Sees Popeye come in and pick up the crumbs. Now this boy can really run. There he goes, 2 bounces. What's he going to do? Has a shot on goal, and he's offline to the far side for a point. These are the times when Cougars should be capitalising on their chances. Tyson Micken brings the ball in, finds his skipper George Pedler out on the half-back flank for Ramblers, and then he just picks off Trent Starkey again. By Jingos, you Cougar blokes, you better show this boy some respect. He might not be your tightest underneath par, but by hell he's out wide and he's getting plenty of the football. Boydie sees the ball out of bounds on the centre wing on the eastern side of the Cummins Oval as the ball's brought back in. See Spider contests the ruck. Moroney gets a handball up to Birdo. Speeds around on his left foot, but that's picked off there by George Pedler. Doesn't look like he's missed a game. Barker comes across, puts the ball out in front of Sean Fitz. Oh no, beg your pardon, it's Keats. I didn't think Sean Fitz was that tall. And he finds Zach Richardson right on the 50-metre line.
So we got Zach Richardson lined up, 50 out. Gets under that ball. Can Bruiser take a 1 against 3 or 4 here? Oh, he comes from the side, off hands, out of bounds. Keats was there waiting for the crumb, but didn't come. Chance for Ramblers though again in this pocket. The long throw in. Shirls gets the tap down to Bunga Fitz. He's moving her right now. Bruiser out to Trent Starkey. Still no one on him. Can he finish from 30 out? And that's a golden opportunity wasted for Ramblers. Trent's pretty deadly on the left foot. But a minor score. O'Day kicks it in. Pig Turnbull's got it in the back pocket. He goes on looking for Dave Boyd. He's got the mark in front of Spider. Back flank for Cougars. Yeah, that kick was a bit wide and not well directed and out of bounds in front of Big Dog. Minard against Boyd. Boyd's taken it out of the ruck this time, gets it away. Kick smothered. Starkey in it again for Ramblers. He's tackled by Moroney. It's going to be a stalemate there. Starkey's still off the leash as far as Cougars are concerned though. They'd be worried about his influence on the game. Ramblers get the ball forward. Richardson in the contest, couldn't quite bring the mark down. He's got the crumb this time though. Smothered by Daniel Wedd. Jack Burton gets the ball out. Wedd again. He can't control it. Starkey wraps him up. Another tackle on Burton and it's over the boundary line. Pressure in that one there from both clubs. No easy kicks in this grand final, as you'd expect. Jock gets the tap down. Parks roves it. Jock again. He's already his 5th possession for the quarter. Just doing it as he likes there. Gets around. Starkey again. Another pretty poor kick going forward though. Jervis misses the mark. Bruiser across to Bunger. And Bunger runs into an open goal. And Ramblers get their third. Unfortunate for Cougars there. Turnbull did well to get to the fall of the ball, but couldn't quite hang on to the mark. And Bruiser in the role as a rover. Gets the ball out to Bunger. Been a noticeable lift from Ramblers at the start of this quarter. Jocks and everything in the centre of the ground. Still Cougars have failed to match up on Trent Starkey out in that wing. Boyd's doing well in ruck. We'll see how he goes against Flogger Pedler here. Just about nullified each other. Burton can't get through. Well tackled again by Shirley. Now Shirls gets it out, get a kick smothered. Pake gets nearly taken high by Flogger, but Flogger comes away with it. Hammer's now got it. Can he get out of it? Now to Shirls. Well done by Ramblers in that congestion. Hazelgrove spalls off the back. Weddy. Now Binge has got it for Ramblers. Can he pick it up? Hazelgrove comes over the ball. There'll be a stalemate there. About 40 out for Ramblers. Starting to win the centre clearances now, the Magpies. Bruiser against Turnbull in the ruck. Keats, can he get the ball free? Shirley, left foot kick. Over the back. Wed runs back towards goal. He's got a couple of metres on Binge though, and he'll steady for Cougars. Look and find Nick Ridgway out there on that back flank. Looking for options. He sits under the ball a little bit though. And he's picked out Rob Shirley. Kick beyond the play. Again, Shirls is certainly having a good start to the second quarter. Can he pinpoint Parker? Good mark by Hayden Parker. Good close attention from Ben Green. Expect nothing else from them two all day. Didn't shift it around a little bit on the angle there. Might be just out of Parks' range, I'd reckon, out there, especially with that wind where it is. Kick inboard. Pig dog. How did he get free? 40 out virtually directly in front, and there was no one within 10 metres of him.
So George will be sucking in the big ones. A few weeks on the sidelines, got to be taking its toll, but can he time this ball? Captain's kick at goal, and he passes off to his brother Flogger. Now that's slack defence by the Cougars. I've seen Flogger play a lot of footy in the back lines. Is he a noted forward? Let's have a look. Goes back and pops it straight through the middle. That's Flogger's first. And Fitzgerald's got 2 and Shannon Millard's got 1. Cougars need a lift in the centre. They've put their big guns out in the centre there now. They've got Spider in the ruck, Jock in the middle, Shirley directing traffic, and Keats. They've got to show these boys some tough in and under play, otherwise they could get beat pretty early, and Keats is wrapped up and Shirley comes barging through, and Brett Howe's called for a ball up as Shirley comes off the bottom of the pack. Shells tries to take it out of the ruck. Luckily for him, it was knocked out of his hands. Could have been deemed an incorrect disposal. Howe bows it and balls it up again. Shirley's the third man up. Thomas Wedd. Oh, bad handball. 2 bad handballs from Thomas Wedd, but it comes off. Sees Tommy Andrew get the ball forward. But once again, the ball's out. He's tackled by, George is tackled by young Fauciani. So he didn't get one of his regular kicks away. The ball's in dispute out there on the outer side wing, and eventually is out of bounds on the Cougars half forward flank. Birdo's up in the ruck, wins the tap, down to Ramblers. And there's a real stalemate up there again. There's a few Cougar lads that need to put their mark on this game. Haven't been sighted yet. Comes out to Nick Ridgway. Nice kick across to Lockie Pate. Between centre and centre half 40. Just pops one up. See Popeye Phelps come out, take a nice mark in front of veteran Scott Micken. Oh, beg your pardon, Dilber. It's Dilber one there. For mine, this is a bit far out for Dilber. But if he hits it right and gets it through the goals, it'll be just what the Cougars need. Oh, he doesn't hit it too good. But sees Falciano snap from the pocket, from the crumbs, stayed down, and that's a welcome goal to the Cougars about 5 minutes into the third quarter. So that's Falciani's first, Cougars second, and that sort of lets them take a little sigh of relief as Ramblers haven't got away to a unassailable lead.
George Pedler wasn't happy with that decision. I'm not sure it was to do with an in-play decision or whether he thought it was behind, but it's a goal on the board for Cougars. They're back within 11 points. About 10 minutes into the second quarter now. Flogger against Bordy. Bordy wins this one clearly. Burton taps it on. Keats is now running after it. Big collision with Leonard. Both players get back straight up. Now they're on the bottom of the pack again, and be a bounce or a ball up. Nearly on the flank for Cougars. Bordy gets the tap down to advantage. Blowsy runs on it, gets impeded, but he gets up again, but still can't get the ball away. Flogger's in there for Ramblers, and they tie it up again. Another scrimmage. Bordy again wins the tap. Shields has got the run of it this time though, and he doesn't waste the ball, and he gets it out looking for Binger. Weddy's right on him though, not giving him much space. Bunga rows it well. He's wrapped up by Hazelgrove. Big tackle. Now Weddy gets through too. Hazelgrove wasn't worried about the ball, he was worried about Bunga then, but he's got it again now, and he gets the free kick for pushing the back. Close it on quickly. Chance of Burton now. What can he do with the ball? Richardson cuts it off well. In front of Phelpsy. Now, Richardson gets that ball in the air. Spider's got a bit of a paddock out here though. He's got 5 metres. What can Spider do with it? Looks for Parks. Gets the mark in front of Green. Now, it's a nice, well-directed kick to Bruiser. He's got the sit here. Ball comes to the back of the pack though. Weddy's got the crumb. He's going onto that left foot. Corralled by Bunga. Looks for a Cougar player out there. Couldn't quite grab it anyway. Keats has got the ball now to Blowsy. Can he steady and shoot? 2 back in the square, and he's off target anyway. Minor score for Ramblers who go out to a 12-point lead. 4-4, the Cougars 2-4.
Pig brings the ball back in. Nice steady kick out to Hazelgrove on the outer side. Back flank for Cougars. Hazel just picks off a nice pass into Tommy Andrew, who fell short of him. And once again, Ramblers are sending the ball back in. Bung Fitz just didn't quite have long enough legs, and the ball's seen out of bounds in the back pocket for Cougars. Sees Luke Turnbull bring the ball back in, and sees Hazel get another kick, but kicks it straight to George Pedler. He runs his distance and delivers. I don't know, these two must have telepathy going on, because that's the 3rd time today he's kicked to his brother Flogger. Birdo nearly cuts it off, but Bunga Fitz gets it onto the left, and the umpire calls play on. Other commentators shaking his head in disgust there, but perhaps the spoiler did get his hand on it when it popped up in the air. Gerald's out of the pack, snap on goal, and sees umpire Glover call it a point. Glover's got the grandest flag waving style of any goal umpire in Great Flinders. Okay, Wed brings it in short, straight to Hazelgrove. Hazelgrove quickly onto the outer back flank. And once again, Birdo, he's in, getting the ball forward. And sees Flogger Pedler putting his body in hard, clearing a path. Ball's come out to George Pedler and he's picked off Parker again. Their delivery to their players has been pretty well spot on. They've just been a little bit inaccurate, thankfully for Cougars' sake. Wind has just sprung up a bit now, and sees Bruiser Pedler, the veteran Pedler, takes a mark in the forward pocket. And umpire Howe says, get around on your mark, Pedler. Usually he can bang an old flower bag through from these spaces. I've seen him do that out at Kapini, but no, he's chosen to centre the ball. And it's come unstuck. I thought Bruiser would have a shot from there. I've seen Bruiser kick a flower bag that moved 4 ways out at Kapini earlier this year. He said he did it on purpose and it was a goal, so obviously he did. But, a high tackle there to Tommy Andrew, but he's good enough. Lockie Pate breaks the tackle, gets it out to Popeye Phelps, and now he's off. Popeye's lucky to get away with that one. He was lucky to get away with that one. It's a muddy ground and they need their long spikes in today by Hill. Popeye gets it down there and guess who? Oh, it's Wakey. Wakey's got a dodgy shoulder. It's a wonder they haven't tried that out today. And once again, bloody Robert Shirley. I'll tell you what, has anyone told him that surf's up today? He should be out surfing. He's had it on a string. See Skiv pump the ball forward. Sees Corey Turnbull, get it up. Nice handball to Wed, to Maroney, to Ridgeway, to Pig, have sorted it out nicely. Lockie Pake has drawn the par and Birdo's got the ball. And he drives it up to the half-forward flank. See Sam Ness, haven't seen much of Barry today. Well, he gets a handball over the top to Luke Maroney, gets up there, nice shepherd. Spook's got it on a string. And he's popped through. A lovely running goal against a run of plays. A nice shepherding there by Barry Ness. Nice work in the back lines by the Cougar boys. So, crucial goal there.
Just a little bit of shift in momentum now. Cougars have definitely got right back into it. Ramblers were definitely using the ball better at the start of this quarter, but Cougars the last 2 goals. Let's see if they can build on that a bit of confidence now. Flogger up against Boydie again. Boydie's won this one to O'Day, and he's got second go at it, and he's going to get an easy kick now. Looks forward, really a great, well-directed one, but Nessie's come out well and attacked that one hard. Has a big flying shot at goal. He's going to dribble over the line. Probably a good result for Cougars. Right by that behind post. Chance for them to lock it in again and possibly get a third one in a row on the board. Richardson and Ruck against Wanderer from the back. Jocks in first for Ramblers. Puts his head over it for the second time. Can't get it out. They're tied up though. About 25 out in Cougars' goal. Boydie gets the ball down again. Chance for Ramblers to clear the left foot kick. From Rooster that was, and it's out of bounds. About 40 out now from Cougars' goal. Phelps in front position, Boydie over the back. Straight down to Ness. Starting to get into the play in the last couple of minutes. Now Phelps on the left foot. Can he drag it back? Not quite. Back to within a goal now, the Cougar boys. 3-5 to Ramblers 4-5. Big dog goes to the outer side, gets under that one a little bit, looking for Forey Micken. Over the back, Jock runs onto it, tackled straight away when he grabbed it. Now Cougars get the ball out. Ness again, fourth kick in just a couple of minutes. Push in the back from Maroney. on Pedler. He made sure he knew about, the umpire knew about that one. He's got it. Big Dog's been in everything so far. Looks for Binger. He's got a bit of a break out there. It's out in the full load. Wasn't quite centimetre perfect, that kick. Now, Weddy again, going to drive it in long for Cougars. Rooster from the side, couldn't quite bring it down. And tied up again. No one gets the tap out of that one. It's on the ground, Green in there for Cougars, gets the ball out. Now Jock breaks the tackle, brilliant strength in the tackle. Way to Keats. And he used the raking right foot. Now looks for Bruiser, who's out on the wing. Long way to get a kick. He's got another mark. Going to look for Starkey. He's had a quite few minutes, but he's got a chance to run onto this one. Can he get past the Pig Turnbull? Made him earn it. Now Bunga's got it. Can he keep it in? Geordie Darling on the ground for the first time. He sets it into the forward pocket, but he couldn't control the kick. Out in the full. Chance there for Shields, but he couldn't quite get it around. Ridgway in the back pocket, he'll take it. Looks for Luke Turnbull in the middle, he'll play on. Got a bit of a paddock in there. He's going to look for Phelps again, who's leading Richardson to the ball. He's going to play on this time, keep his feet. Looks to draw the man, Rick Leonard's got it. Benny Green's in front of Parks this time, the roll's reversed there. Gets it away to Lockie Pate. Spins on a dime, now looks for Moroney out in front of Edna. Strong mark by Luke Moroney. He plays on quickly, looks for Wander, who's got the break on Scotty Micken. And a real chance now for Cougars to level the scores. He's about 35 out. Really, with this situation, probably shouldn't have any trouble with slotting this one through.
Right, come on, Dilber. Hit this one. It's another flower bag from Dilber. But the crummers are there. And Belly there, just get it off the outside of the boot and through for a behind. Ball's brought in quickly. Sees Rooster take the mark. Nice kick out to Forrest Micken. Kick over the top to that bloke again, Trent Starkey. What is going on, you Cougars? Rob Shirley just holds back play, sets it up into Brick. Brick for his first touch of the grand final. Sees Luke Turnbull probably interfered with, but anyway, he didn't take the mark. Strauss is right there on the spot. And in the background we can see the flashing lights of our local constable doing some traffic work. And probably someone, if only they know, if they get fined, they can get to the local post office and pay their fines in there. So if you're listening to anyone and you get pinched tonight, just a bit of a plug for the local Cummins post office. All your speeding fines and fines for the policeman can be paid at your local post office. Ball goes in full forward again. It's a stalemate there. Thomas Wedd struggling hard there with a couple of lads, and they all getting all a bit emotional. And the ball's out to Strauss. Strauss balls it up straight away. Those two clowns are still playing on the bottom of the ground. Someone kicks out from the pack, and a snapshot is through for a minor score. Corey Turnbull bring ball back in again. Short to the back pocket. Finds his brother Luke. Bit of sting's gone out of the game, and it's just a kick and mark. There's not many people running and handballing here, so a big kick out to half back, looking for Boyd. And Birdo. Oh, he's a wizard. He doesn't give up. Out to Boyd. Handball to Hazelgrove. Hazelgrove breaking left foot. And Robert Shirley protects the fall of the ball. Or is it Skiv? No, sorry. Shell. I reckon that's Skiv out there. Pity he didn't go surfing as well. Skiv on the trusty left foot. Or pushes the ball in forward. Tommy Andrews crunched in the marking contest, but he bounces up and the ball's forced out of play on the half forward flank for Ramblers. Birdo's ruckman for Cougars at the moment, it seems. Quick kick forward by Ramblers, sees the ball out of play right on the 50-metre arc. What an arm wrestle, what an arm wrestle.
Yeah, throw in there on the 50-metre mark. Higgs got it there, he couldn't get it away. Now's a chance for Ramblers. And the siren goes. I was thinking it was getting close to half-time. Ramblers just getting caught up on that outer side, not bringing the ball through the middle. And at half-time, Ramblers lead 4-7-31, the Cougars 3-6-24.
Righto, here we go. Start of the what's called the premiership quarter. Ramblers a goal up. Bordy gets a first. It's off. It's tapped out in the middle, but hammers in underneath. But the ball's quickly tucked up, and Straussy calls for a ball up. Strauss ball up again. Bordy. Bit of a falcon going on there with Bordy. Lockie Pate gets a quick kick out. Sees Rick Leonard on the half-forward flank. Easily beaten for it by Zach Richardson. And once again, Trent Starkey gets a clearance. Bunga Fitz dropped what he might have taken. Sees Keats caught. Bunga Fitz has got it again, slams it on the left foot, which sees Liam O'Day back taking a saving mark in the back pocket for Cougars. O'Day picks out Birdo. Birdo's bouncing around, looking for someone to move for him to kick to. Ramblers have got a good zone set up. Birdo's back to the back pocket to Lockie Pate. No, it's Liam, beg your pardon. Liam just misses Daniel Wedd. Sees it come back to Sean Fitz. Twisting and turning this way and that. And gets a nice little spotted up kick to Shannon Minard on the half-forward flank. Minard times the ball in. Sees Flogger take a fly from the back of the pack and pick up the ball. He's well tackled there. Sees Daniel Wedd clear the ball once again, but straight out to Minard. Minard goes to his left, dummies, then back onto his right, has a shot on goal. Bruiser Peddle in the box seat and sees Keats come in from the side. Take a mark right in the forward, in the square. So this will be the perfect start for Ramblers. Keats, you put your glasses down, kicks it through, and just a little 2-goal cushion now for Ramblers at the start of the third quarter. Keats has kicked his first. Ramblers 5-6 to Cougars 3-6.
Should be the advantage there for Ramblers in the second half. If their midfielders, top quality midfielders, can rest down that forward pocket and snag a couple of goals, could be where they get the advantage over Cougars. Back in the centre again, Minard up against Boydie and nullified each other this time. Keats gets wrestled in the sand there by Ben Green. And it's another ball up. The first time today, Spiders in the centre ruck position. Parks gets the ball out. Great handball by Parks to Shirls, who dodges and weaves and gets the ball forward. Flogger up in the half-forward line now. The leaving mark taken by Corey Turnbull, though. On the defensive 50-metre mark. Cougars definitely slowing the play up at the start of this quarter. Lockie Pate's got away from Hammer there and got a mark. There's certainly no flow-on play from Cougars like they were trying to execute in the first half. Phelps on a long lead. Well ahead of Richardson. He's taken the mark. Cougars go forward. Pig Dog's read it well, though. Cut off yet another ball. He's had at least 15 possessions, Big Dog. He looks for his brother again. Moroney with the spoil. Pake down. Gets the ball. Keats gets it out to Hammer. Now Hammer's got a chance to go forward for Ramblers. Gets the kick forward, but Gerbs is in front of Bruiser, and he's read at best. Luke Turnbull relieving mark for Cougars. Going to go to the outer side, a bit of a switch. Looks for Ricky Leonard. He's got him. Looks like Cougars have changed that. Leonard now on to Skivvy Pilgrim. Looks like Thomas Andrews playing on Trent Starkey now. Parker and Green having a good battle all day. Green's in front this time, takes the mark and plays on. Running away from Parker. Now he goes in long into the forward line. Phelps in front, wrestling with Richardson. At the back, Hazelgrove is up in the forward line now. Chance for Ramblers to get out the back. Edna Nagel. Underground handball. Now Rooster. He's found Pig, who's fumbled. Back to Rooster. Then he gets his head taken off, and it's going to be a ball up. The player slow to get up there. We've got the tap down for Ramblers, couldn't quite tell. But it's going to be another ball up straight away. Laurie Micken's gone up against young Wander, who's got the ball down. Parker on the bottom of the pack, and it's going nowhere once again. Micken got the tap this time for Ramblers. Edna couldn't get through. Cougars got it now. Now comes to Shirls. Away to Forrie Micken, who's got it away. Leonard against Pilgrim on the outer side. It's out of bounds. So quite a few stoppages already at the start of this third quarter. Micken in ruck again. Gets the tap down for Ramblers. Underneath, no one's going anywhere there. And another ball up. Micken against Maney. Ball goes forward for Ramblers. Blosey leads Ridgeway to the ball. He gets a nice handball away to Skivvy Pilgrim. Up into the half-forward line, Binger and Weddy. Weddy's got the advantage running back with the ball. He gets the handball out. Turnbull comes through, can't take it cleanly. Now Bruiser, way to Binge. Can he set it? Can he set it from there? 25 out. And he does. Puts it through. So Binger gets his second goal and Ramblers out to a 3-goal break, the biggest lead of the match. 5 minutes into the third quarter.
It's a heartbreaking when Cougars have it in their forward line for so long, and then a quick break sees the Ramblers get it down forward and sees Minard slip out and kick a nice goal on the run. Ball up in the middle. Bordy reads it better. Gets a tap out. Wander. Handballs out to Birdo. Birdo gets the ball forward, but Zach Richardson reads the ball better. Comes in for a tiny mark. Miraculous recovery from his stretchering off last week. People thought he was dead, but no. Apparently he just had a sore toe. So nice ball there by Wander, and he's forces Captain George Pedler out of bounds. Just put him off balance there. Spoggy throws the ball in. Wander comes in, nice tap down to Sticker Maney off that trusty left boot. But it's 2 players onto 1 there. But the Cougars still fighting gamely. Sees Nay will go in tough, and he bottles it up, and it's a throw in the Cougar forward pocket. Nice tap out by Wander, but read better by Keats. Once again. Sticker gets the ball. Birdo's slow to get up from the last contest. Ball up again. Both players going at it. Shirley can keep his arms free. Sees Keats ridden into the ground. Oh no, it's not Keats, it's Wakey. Tested out his dicky shoulder. Kicks up to the centre wing. Big Spalls from the side sees the ball out of play. Spider and Bordy go at it. Of course, here's goes at Shirley again. Out to Flogger. Flogger's at centre half forward. He's Flogger's holding the ball there, probably. Oh no, umpire Ainsbury, you clown. Clearly he was holding it. But hello, looked like 2 Cougars rucked against each other. Hello, he's paid a soft one to Cougars. I missed that. I was looking at the crowd. Anyway, Dale Bates brings it out to the outer side wing. And once again, it seems like there's a 2-on-2 contest out there. It sees Hazelgrove well tackled. Boydie's back in there again and kicks the ball forward. That's a magnificent effort by a big bloke. Or a head clash there. Flogger needs to be a bit more careful when he's running in. He's caught young Wandering high in the head. He's got off for the blood rule. So if there's any doubt that it was high, hello, he looks like he might have split the webbing on his hand. Well, there you are. Anyway, he's off with the blood rule. And Fauciani's to come on to replace Wanner. Hopefully they can, there's not too much damage there and he gets back on and he's okay. Rightio. Pake with the ball. Gets it wide to Ridgeway, short to Bache. Now, here's a man that's just come on in place of Wanner. They've come right across the ground, Fauciani, and they haven't gone forward of a metre. Slow, yeah, they slowed it down. Lockie Pake has the, he was not paid the mark. Said the man in front got first touch. Umpire Strauss there. Bowls the ball up. Flogger gets a nice decisive tap out. Nick Ridgway reads it well and gets the ball to Barry. Now Barry's got a great, Barry. A great ability to do the impossible, which he clearly did there, but the Cougars are still going forward. But once again, it's 3-on-1 there, and the Rambler boys are always looking for that one out the back, but the Cougars are still fighting there. Boydie's in there again. Comes out to Hazel. Hazel gets a snap on, and it's through for a rush behind. And so now the Ramblers boys break. Skipper Pedler bring the ball in again. On his left, and he's fluffed that one. Oh, Tommy Andrew, you got nailed. Nailed from behind. Took one step too many. And guess who? Rob Shirley. Wakey's out here on the half-back flank. Gets the ball. Pops one up high. And he's protected from the ball well by Binge. Now Binge is... he takes a dive. But he did, he hit him. But I don't think Richard Strauss minded too much of playing that upfield for Ramblers.
Yeah, no, Binge played it well. Bungers go forward, looks for Jock up there, resting in the forward pocket. Once again, a talented on ball for Ramblers, resting up there, and it could snag another vital goal here. It's getting a bit willing out there in this quarter, but Cougars have definitely slowed their ball movement going forward. It's definitely helping the Ramblers' defence. Hence they haven't scored one in this quarter yet. Jock opens up the angle with the check side. Wrong side to do a Stevie J there, Jock, and through for a point. Ramblers back to an 18-point lead. And what's happening here? Another blood rule, is it? Burton's been getting a little bit of attention from the trainer. And Wanner's gone off the ground as well, so Cougars are in the wars here at the moment. Kick in, comes out now, and here's O'Day on the court on his left. Probably not his preferred side. Shirls has read it best again. Rob Shirley, probably his 20th kick already. Never wastes one either. Looks Pig Dog now. He's probably having about his 20th kick as well. He centres the ball to the front of the square. Chance for Keats. And he's marked it. He's not the biggest guy, Matt Keatley, but he's certainly pound for pound one of the best around. And he's got a big chance here. 15 metres out from when he took the mark. Not much of an angle. Chance to give Ramblers a very handy break midway through this premiership quarter. Steady, she goes straight through. He's getting a bit of cramp. I hope it's just cramp anyway. But another handy goal for Ramblers. They kicked 3 in this quarter to nothing. And they lead 7-7 to Cougars 3-7. Minutes in. Chris Blows and Jock back in the centre for Ramblers. along with Shirls and Spider up against Boydie now. Spider probably just won that one down, but no one gets advantage. Now Shirls gets the kick out again, starting to dominate this match. Batesy's running onto it for Cougars, couldn't get it. Now comes out to Bunga. Quick hands, but cut off. Well intercepted by Weddy. Maroney away to Burton. Quick handball, under pressure in the back line, Cougars. Weddy on the left foot, miskicked. O'Day runs onto it, Parkers beats him to it. Now Spider on the back play. Chance for Spider, what can he do? Finds his cousin Binge all on his own out in the pocket. Binger settles into the square, looks for Bruiser, can't see from the sun, over the back. And through for a behind.
So a rare miss by Binge. Daniel Wedd brings the ball in. Looking for Tommy Andrew out there in the back flank. Oh, he sees a hard tackle in there. There's nothing asked or given in this game, and that's what you want in a grand final. Sees umpire Ainsbury ball the ball up. Up she goes. And it's a real rugby scrum going on there. Sees Jock having a shot on goal. And those thrusting hands of Daniel Wedd. Daniel out to Nick Ridgway. Out to Rick Leonard. Okay, but now they've stopped. So this is a long one down towards the wing. See Spider in position A, take the mark, play in front. Spider called to play on. Boydie tries to upset his kick. Nice spoil by the defence there. See Flogger come in and have a snap on goal. Gives it sit for veteran Pedler, but Wakey's had a crack on goal. He's been well smothered. Had another go. And someone's had a kick off the ground. Parks kick off the ground through for a minor score. Cougar boys are doing well to keep the floodgates from opening, but they need to get a quick break and get it forward. And there's that Trent Starkey. Gets a nice low pass into Binge again. Binge has been a bit of a surprise pack at this grand final. There's lots of stars in the Ramblers side, and Binge is sure one of them today. Comes in, deliberate kick on goal. Oh, she's a bit of old flower bag, but it's set up for the old veteran bruiser. Ten metres out on a 45-degree angle. Man of his experience shouldn't miss this one. Comes in deliberately. Kicks through the ball. And pushes the Ramblers another further goal in, further in front.
17-minute mark of the third quarter. And the biggest lead of the game, the Ramblers now out to 32 points. Definitely controlling the play in this third quarter. Spider's gone back into the ruck and the centre clearances, and with Shirls in there. And Jock now, Ramblers definitely starting to win that decisively. Boydie had a good first half. Important little 5-10 minute period leading up to three-quarter time now for Cougars. They must need the next goal. Spider and Boyd. Boyd probably got that one down. Hazelgrove's now in the centre. So Cougars with their aces. Ridgway's in there as well. Down to Hazel. Tackled hard is Ridgway by Blows. Good tackle. And they're not going anywhere there. So another throw up. Boyd and Minard again. Oh, Shirley, third man up, couldn't quite win it away. But now Hazelgrove gets it out. Chased hard by Rob Shirley. He won't give up. Hazel kicks it in, looking for Stickermanius over the head, though. Not a greatly well-directed kick, that one. And it's through for a behind, but Cougars move up to 3-8, trailing Ramblers 8-9. But the move of Hazelgrove into the centre certainly won't work wonders there to get that clearance out. Big Dog comes to this near side this time. Long kick looking for Richardson, who's got the sit. Couldn't quite bring it down. Here comes Boyd. High tackle by Wakey. And Strauss has seen it. Yeah, what can Dave Boyd do from right on the 50 is the man on the mark. Looks like he's going to try and pass this off. O'Day looks for a little one around the back, didn't come his way. Rooster sitting under the ball and takes an uncontested mark in the end. Great courage again from Rooster though. Looks for Jock, he's running on that outer side in front of Dylan Bellinger. Jock's going to steady it down, looks for Trent Stark and he's got him in front of Pake. Bruiser's on another long lead, it's going to get to him. Tempo footy from Ramblers at the moment, looks for Bunger. Good mark from Bunger. Cougars haven't touched it for the last 5 kicks. Bunger looks for Flogger. He's in best position, pushed under it a bit by Moroney, but he gets away with it. Ducks the head, and he's going to get a high tackle though, so obviously didn't duck it too badly. Moroney comes in board. Luke Turnbull's got it. He goes through the centre now to O'Day. Still no flow on from Cougars in this quarter though. Very stagnant. O'Day looks for Leonard, goes over his head. Ness comes in, punch down. Pate gets it. Chance for Sticker on a long lead now. He's in front of Forey, but the ball's well outside that 50-metre mark. Gets onto the left handball. Pake looks to spot up Phelpsy. Good. Well, I thought it was a good punch away from Richardson, but he didn't obviously make any contact. And Phelpsy's got the ball for Cougars. About 25 out in that outer pocket. Must kick goal for Cougars here. Coming up to the time on period in the third quarter.
Popeye misses to the near side. Cougars exactly 5 goals down now. It's a long way back. It's not impossible. But they need to start throwing caution to the wind and having a crack. Tyson Micken on his own in the back pocket. Kicks it out left, sees Binge on a long, he spills it and spills it over the line. First error Binge has made today. Ball up. Sees Wakey in there tough. 3-3 Ramblers there. Jock's in there, the only Rambler in there. Gets it out and Birdo comes barging through. Forrest gets one flower bag. And of course, like everything else, a bounce goes for Fixie's way. Oh, and there's, yeah, that's a FAD. That's a similar to the one that was paid earlier in the day by Strauss, and that's fair enough. If they pay them all day, you cannot complain. Birdo's off with the blood rule. And it sees Corey Turnbull coming back onto the ground. Bit of patch-up jobs to do with Birdo. And I think umpire Ainsbury is about to tell some kids to get off the oval, and that's fair enough. Don't want to see any kids cleaned up. Okay, so the time delays let Ramblers get no one loose. Sticker drives it into the position, sees Barry come through the pack and like a bloody out of control train. But Tommy Andrews back there to see. They can't do that, Daniel. That was a paid mark. So Tyson Micken clear it out. But Tommy Andrew took the mark. Sees Spook on his left foot. And Barry. He's yet to put his mark on this game. And sees Wakey again. Cross half back. Bloke that's got a crook shoulder's in a bit of doubt. He's played a pretty damn good game. Kicks it forward, centre wing. Daniel Wedd, nice mark against Flogger. So Daniel Wedd finds Liam O'Day in the middle. Pumps it forward to the, see Zach Richardson take the ball. Keeps his feet, kicks it out wide, kicks it out to Luke Turnbull. See Simon Pedler take him on and try and smother the kick, but put enough pressure on him to see Jock take the mark across half back. She's ground to a halt this game. There's not much running going on. It's the sun's out and it's a pretty warm afternoon. What do you reckon, Gully? Ramblers far enough in front?
I'm not sure about that. I think they'd like another one or two yet. But they certainly stopped Cougars running this quarter. Season campaigners coming to the fore. And there's the third quarter finish. 3-quarter time here in Cummins in the 2013 Grand Final, and Ramblers still have a 5-goal lead. Up here in the crowd. They just need to rev up. Got the first one, that's what they needed. They need another couple of quick ones.
Oh no, don't tell me you've done all that.
Switch it in the opposite direction. I had it, that's all. It's okay.
She's all good. And Binger's got the mark. And a good focal point for Ramblers today. Looks at Bruiser, he's got the break. The kick sits up a bit, but he's still got the hands. 39 years young, Simon Pedler. Wound back the clock last week in the second half, and he's doing it again today. Big occasion player. Now, has he got the legs from about 48 out? Just about there, and it's straight through. That's going to, well, it's not going to silence the crowd, but it could silence the Cougar comeback. momentarily anyway.
Oh, another bloody peddler flag.
Commentators cursed from Cougars the last couple of years. Yeah. I think Bruce is going all right. He's got another year or two in him, I reckon. Just for those who doubted. Flogger's back in the ruck. Started this last quarter. Blowsy, Shells in there as well for Ramblers against Popeye. He's in the ruck now. Jock's got the ball, but Hazelgrove's dispossessed him. Starkey's in there. Shells cool and calm in a situation like that. That was brilliant from Rob Shirley. Bunga leaves it to the ball. Takes two out with him. Spider in with the crumbs. Now Binger. Bruiser's breaking a ground and he's got the ball. He's probably too far out this time. He's going to pass off anyway. Keats. He's got it in the pocket. Not moving the best, Matt Keatley, but he's certainly a dangerous player down there at the forward pocket. Yeah, if the scoreboard attempt was right, well, I reckon Cougars have a better chance. But Bruiser's got another chance now. He's about 35 out this time. Far more within reach. Unselfish play again from the coach, Matt Keatley. Bruiser, if ever there was a man for the moment. Wasn't the best of kicks from Bruce, but a handy point nonetheless to put the margin out above 5 goals for the first time today. Now, can Ramblers lock this ball in, because Cougars have definitely struggled to get it out freely in the second half anyway with any sort of momentum. Burton was going for that one but got spoiled. There's a chance for Blowsy, it looks like, and he's tackled over the boundary line. Ramblers have got some dangerous players up in that forward line. They get the ball back in, they'll be hard to stop. Now the chance for Cougars to get it out. Phelps has got it now. He's going to go for a run on that outer wing. Got some speed. Boydie's out in front of Richardson. Sport over the back. Skivvy Pilgrim going to mop up again. Looks and finds Shirls on his own in the centre. He looks at Pig Dog and finds him. Left foot from Pig Dog. Finds Bruiser. Getting plenty of the ball in this last quarter. He sets it up for Parks. Can't quite hit him on the full. Green comes in well strongly for Cougars. Ducks into it, gets the ball out to Weddy. Now's a chance for Pate. He spots up Liam O'Day. We'll be looking for a lift from him in the last quarter. Pretty well every Cougar player will need a lift from here to get him over the line. Skivvy, well contested. Flogger reads it best. Spots up Wakey, you can't mark it, it's over the line, off the hands. Forward flank for Ramblers, 31 points in front. Minard against Phelps, down to Bunga, can't get free. Burton can't either, the ball spills out. Now Cougars a chance through Lockie Pate. What can he do with the ball? Boydie against Richardson again. Good contest that one, in the back against Richardson. Big Dave Boyd. Tried hard for Cougars today. Looks for Phelps, he's run on well. And I think the move of Phelps into the ruck and giving him a bit of freedom to run through the ground is paying dividends so far in this quarter. Yeah, what can he do from, well, he's the man of the mark's right on the 50, so he'll have to kick from close to 55. Maroney makes a lead. Looks like he's going to try and back himself from here. Young Tom Phelps, long kick. It's going to fall a couple of metres short. Chance for Bellinger off hands. Richardson, very agile for a big fella, and he gets the ball out looking for Rob Shirley. Big punch away from Shirls. Saw Starks there. Great vision again from Shirls. Rip Guernsey for Starks, but he gets the ball on anyway. Bruiser again leading Gerbs. Funny looking handball that one. Didn't really make much contact. Now a chance for Thomas Andrew. He's going to look for Boyd. He's got the break on Richardson. He's taken a 2-grab mark. Now Sam Ness. Hasn't been his day so far. Can he change his fortunes with a long goal? He can. Cougars aren't done with yet here. Back within 4 goals. 8 minutes into the last quarter.
Lots of tired players out here. cracking day, but the heavy ground's taking its toll on everybody. Ainsbury to ball it up in the middle. Sees it come out to Hazel. Hazel. Misdirected kick off his left to Wakey. Wakey's had a pretty good couple of quarters. Hazel gets it, luckily gets a kick out to Birdo, out to Dale Bache. Bache is free on the wing. The Cougars press forward again. Boydie. Boydie's been a focal point at centre half forward for the last few minutes. And what's the Ramblers defence do? They support each other. See Tyson Micken come through. Trent Starkey. Oh, Popeye got one hand up to it. See Liam O'Day, handball out. Barry Ness gets handball. Thomas Wedd, underground pass to Rick Leonard. Back to Thomas Wedd, but bad handball. Sees Edna Nagel. Do they call him Edna because he's got an Edna like a horse or what? Anyway, Jock's on the left, comes out to the outer side wing. Benji couldn't control it. A rare fumble for Binge for the day. Sees the ball out of bounds in front of the boisterous crowd here. Cummins. Ainsbury calls the ball up. Oh, look. Spider comes in, attacks the ball like a true half-back maker. Flogger in the right position, reads the ball well. Pops the ball up. But this time Ben Green's equal to the task. A nice ball, see the ball out of play on in the forward pocket for Ramblers.
Yep, thrown in again, half forward flank for Ramblers. All comes down, Shirl's in the right spot at the right time, sees Bruiser on a lead again, open to the fat side, and a well-placed kick. Rob Shirley showing his class again. And Bruiser, well, he's had a couple of chances in this last quarter, Bruce. Could sink a nail in the first one in the coffin here. Well within range, virtually straight in front. Steady as she goes, straight through. Ramblers straight through to 10-10-70, lead Cougars 5-9-39. She's goal for goal at the start of this quarter, but that will suit Ramblers down to the ground. The cream rises to the top once again. Minard against Phelps. Wakey got the clear and kick, and Flogger's playing in front. Got the on the chest into Starks. Shirl's in the forward line. Ooh, couldn't quite hang on to that one. Bruiser. Geez, he's moving like a 23-year-old again, Bruce. On the left foot this time. Centering play. Looks for Parker. Keats is crumbing. Oh, Keats try to claim a mark. Gets wrapped up by Ben Green, and the ball's going nowhere. Keats tried to fool the umpire then, but wasn't to be. Still struggling a bit there, Matt Keatley. He's got the ball on his lap this time, out to Parks. Good vision. He heard a voice from Wakey. Wakey with a toy. Oh, straight through! Could that be it for Ramblers? Sammy Wake comes up with a goods. And Ramblers go further ahead. 11-10, the Cougars 5-9. 12 minutes into the final quarter. Could be Ramblers' day with a kick like that going through, I think, Kevy.
Yeah, I reckon you may as well roll over and flick off the light because she's all over at Football Park tonight. They just been a bit strong for them in and under. Birdo hasn't given up trying, but they just have been a bit strong for him. And of course, Robert Shirley, he's been absolutely tremendous for him today. Look at this, here goes Miracle Man, Zach Richardson. Recovered from a broken leg last week. See the ball down on the half-forward line for Ramblers. And behind us, someone's broken into a motor vehicle. Then the Rambler kids are out the back, I suppose. But anyway, Flogger Peddlers. Handball was astray down the front in the forward pocket. Seems Keatley see the ball out. Throw in. Sees Luke Turnbull win the knock. Lockie Pake is strongly tackled right down by the boundary line, and ball's thrown in again. Popeye gets a backhander, but who to? Ramblers are surrounding the ball. Daniel Wedd plonks under it. Hazelgrove picks it up. Well-placed kick out to Lockie, but he wasn't strong enough to hang on to. Here goes Captain George Pedler on the trusty left foot. And Barry Ness in the... Yeah, that's a mark to binge. Barry was backing into it bravely. But binge, a second grab coming in, line up for his third for the day. Look out for this boy when he celebrates. He doesn't know how to sleep. Minge through the middle. And Gully Hill's going wild up here in the commentator's stand. What's that all about, Gully? Come on. We're professionals here.
Trying to keep the bias out of it, yeah. Remember, Biggs has played his best game of the year today.
He must have only gone out to 2 o'clock this morning instead of 3 or 4 like he usually does.
Yeah, I won't comment on that one at this stage. We'll discuss that later tonight. Ramblers out to a 43-point lead now. More than double Cougars score, and Cougars heading for 4th grand final loss in a row. Must be pretty hard to cop that, I would think. Jock's in there now. Ricky Leonard. Burton's never given up, has he? He's just put his body on the line ferociously today. Bunger out the back. Now Hammer's got the ball spilled off the pack to him. He's fumbled though. Cougars still driving their way forward. They've made it to the 50-metre mark. Minard against Phelps. Phelps again off hands. Boydie, quick hands. Dale Bates finds Moroney. Yes, second attempt. And Luke Moroney normally doesn't make too many mistakes in front of goal. He should be able to put this one through, but Cougars need a lot more.
Left was after the siren on the first match of the year when he could have won the game.
That's right, I did see that kick, yeah. It's a low trajectory, but I think he's done it. No, he's pushed it across to the near side here. So a bad miss for Cougars. They really needed that one desperately. Spider couldn't quite hold that one in, but he's gone on top. And the ball's going to be held in, and another ball up. Ramblers will be happy to slow this one down now. 3-2 in the quarter so far. Ramblers get another clearance. Geordie Darling gets it out to Skivvy Pilgrim. Can he bend that one back and keep it in play? Not quite. Rob Shirley was waiting for it, but the ball never come back in time. Thomas Wedd's going to drive Cougars back in. Can he get him back into the 50? Here's a chance for Boydie. He's out in the lead. He's had the pace to match it with Zach Richardson in this last quarter. Here's Sommy Phelps. Under pressure from Brick Starkey, but he's taken the mark directly in front, 20 out. Cougars aren't going to give this up without a fight, but she's a big mountain to climb now. Probably less than 10 minutes to go, I would say. 7-goal lead for Ramblers. Phelps puts it through. Don't know about a flour bag or a sandbag kick that one, but she wasn't too bad from 20 out. Cougars are still in the hunt. 6-10 to Ramblers 12-10. They're going to need some quick centre clearances here and some long kicks. Unfortunately, Cougars have had a few too many down today. The better players have tried hard, but the Ramblers have just been too precise going forward, it seems. Minard and Boyd. Boyd got up higher that time. Now Burton. He's haven't given up all day.
kick forward. Rooster attacks it hard. Second effort from Rooster now. Can he get it out to Brick Starkey? He gets it out now to Edna. Lost the ball though. Bellinger across to Burton again. Here's another one for Cougars. They certainly haven't given up. They're back within 5 goals. 2 in a minute for Cougars. Ramblers won't want to repeat of the second semi when they let slip a 4-goal half-time lead. A much better position for them this time, but Cougars certainly not giving up.
Well, while there's life, there's hope. Once again, Boyd to Burton. But the Rambler blokes, they just got an unbelievable work ethic and can stop the quick breakaway from the centre. Boyd, nice tap over his head, straight down Robbie Shirley's neck, who gets a short kick away. But she's a scrum formed in the centre. Oh, high tackle on Tommy Andrew there was missed by the umpire. Luke Turnbull out on the left. That'll give the young fella something to chase. Hammer's out there with Lockie Pake again. They've had a great battle all day, and I reckon Hammer's probably got one high on Lockie there, which, oh, Strauss has missed another one. Boundary umpire throws it in. Wade Starkey. Oh, sees Hazel come out and take a nice mark in front of the two male medalists playing on each other. That's a pretty nice thing. Sees Thomas Wedd avoid a tackle. Sees Barry. Barry gets on the left. Oh, Edna's come over the top for a fly. And oh, what's the umpire said? Nah, it's a ball up. There's no doubt about the umpiring today. We haven't noticed Guzza, and that means that clearly he's done a pretty good job, because sometimes he brings out a quick draw on a 50 metre or something, but really the umpires have done a good job. Zach's gone for a bounce and kicked on his dodgy foot that he bloody broke last week and recovered. Barry Ness takes on Binge, gets it to Hazelgrove. Back to Skiv. Skiv comes in for a rare touch on the afternoon. On his scruffy lips. Parks has had a good game today. Nice mark. He's slowing it down. And he just sets it up for the old... Hello, Roosters down there looking for a goal, and they've tackled him, thrown him to the ground. What are you doing here, Rooster? This is the wrong end of the ground for you. Get out of here and get back up the back. Luke Turnbull, strong mark. Oh, that's Tommy Andrew once again ridden into the ground. Roosters off the ground, kicks it to Luke Turnbull. Luke Turnbull out to Belly, but he stops. Belly, nice kick up to Liam O'Day. Lockie Pate. Oh, well smothered by that wily veteran Jock.
Steam train.
Yeah, steam train. There's steam coming off the back of his head. I hope he's got sunscreen on it. He should have a hat. There's no doubt about it. I'm not being very respectful of these champions out here. They've been good players for a long time. So from the boundary throw in, Ramblers force the ball through again. And who's getting the run on it? Robert Shirley. God, didn't anyone tell him there was surf up today? Right. Parks on the left. And that would be the final nail in the coffin. So I'll hand over to you, Gully, and you can finish her off.
That run out of voice. Into time on well and truly now, 23 minutes into this last quarter, and Parks has just put through the sealer. If there wasn't already one before that. 6-goal lead for Ramblers. Good to see Ramblers bench players getting a good run now. Brick and Geordie and that are out there running amok in this last quarter. Plenty of run for Ramblers. It's going to be pretty sweet. Pig Dog comes through with a little toe poke. Fauciano, who's hadn't given up all day. Gets in there, Hammer gets it out to Geordie Darling. Good sidestep from Geordie, now Blowsy. Tackled hard by Burton, might have been over the shoulder, but Geordie's got it anyway. And he kicks it up forward. Gerbs is leading Bruiser to the ball, and he's taken a good mark and played on. He's had a good battle with Bruiser today. Hammer goes back. Fauciano gets the crumbs though. Hammer come off a little bit worse for wear there. Pressure by Pig Dog, and Spiders come back with a, I wouldn't say a match-saving mark, but a very clever one anyway. Spider Minard. We'll rack up another premiership today. Finds Zach Richardson on the wing. Ramblers slowing it down like a good side. Blowsy's coming off second best as well here. Ramblers getting a few knocks here late in the game. Be all worth it though when they taste the spores of victory in a few minutes. Binger up against a few. Parks over the back with Ben Green there now with a chance. He runs into trouble but gets out of it. Now Daniel Wedd. Keats comes in for the smother. Burton. Another good mark from Burton. He's had a good game, Jack Burton. He finds Thomas Webb. Good mark from him. Ramblers ain't stopping the pressure though. Making Cougars go out to that outer wing. Bellinger's got the ball now. Away to Bache. Popeye Phelps, he's got it on the half-forward flank. He's going to keep playing on like he always does. Looks for Sticker against Forey. Forey with Inspector Gadget arms from the back. Gets the ball down. And Richardson, Miracle Man, gets in there. Away to Forey again. Now's a chance for Wakey. Wakey, half-back flank. Looks up for Binger against two men. Up with one hand. Gets the ball down. Hazelgrove wraps him up. Pig Dog in again. Captain Courageous. He gets dispossessed. Now Fauciani. Looks for Sammy Ness. Sport behind by Scotty Micken. Rick Leonard now comes in. Well tackled by Wakey. Now Bunger. Fauciani again. It's great pressure from both teams. Even though we're in the last few minutes of this match, they're playing like it's the first 2 minutes again. Cougars haven't given up. Nessie. Big kick from him, centering the ball. Phelps. Up against Richardson, the Speedsters go after it. Richardson can't quite control it. And they pile on the ball, tied up again. Suit Ramblers at this stage, 6-goal lead. And they come from the side, and there's the siren. The Ramblers have done it once again for the 4th time in 6 years. Great win from Ramblers today, 13-10-88, defeating Cougars, 4th loss in a row in the grand final, 7-10-52. And we have a streaker. Like a cork in the ocean, he's bobbed up at the right time. He's a fan of Pig Dogs by the look of that. So something to entertain the crowd if they weren't already entertained from that absorbing battle today. Yeah, he certainly doesn't rival Helen D'Amico, but anyway, good to see a bit of flamboyance. So yes, Ramblers 6-goal victory. Spearheaded by Simon Pedler and Shannon Minard, who kicked 3 goals each. Bunger Fitz, Matt Keatley, the coach. First premiership for him, they kicked 2 each. Flogger and Parks and Wakey all kicked a goal each. And for Cougars, all single goal kickers from what I've worked out here. So another disappointing day for Cougars. Unfortunately outplayed by Ramblers for the 3rd time in 4 years. 13-10-88 to Cougars 7-10-52.
Bruiser coming up. Tony Pilgrim. Scott Parker. Forey, Micken, Scotty. Trent Starkey. Sam White. Zach Richardson. Spider Minard. James Pedler. Joel Nagel. Robert Shirley. Hayden Parker, sorry.
Well done, mate.
Wade Starkey. Jordan Darling. And Blosey, of course, we'll get one of him. Shannon Minard, sorry, Roy, Binge. Going up. Hello. Oh, we'll get the coach, captain and vice captain, please. Keeks. Pig Dog and Rooster. All right, and Ash Franklin, Stewie Monja, Spike Fitz, John Talora. Trainers, please.
How are you, Don? All right,
And Brad Blacker, please. Well, thank you. I think that's it.
One Jim Coleman.
Takes 21 blokes to win a game like this. No passengers today. Boys. Get on board, get on board. Boy, your job, cool roll. You do that? You're gonna have to work hard all the time. No easy kicks out there. Alright? You're falling hard, you're gonna kick yourself. Just stop your man getting the kick. Get involved, follow him to the footy. Use your boys. Win the one-on-one. Boys, get involved, boys. Every guy puts their hand up, wins their position, we win. If we kick real early, make sure we get it. Positive thoughts all day. All day. Be positive. Never, ever, ever drop the in or never, ever, ever give in. Someone that doesn't give in won't be beaten. If you give in, you might be beaten, but if you don't give in, you won't be beaten. See, positive boys. Just enjoy it, lads. A lot of blokes never get a chance to play in a game like this. Really enjoy it. Have a red hot crack. Come on, lads. Where's the footy? Where's the footy all day? Magpie swoop in September.
Every single fucking ever. One more job to do, eh? We're going to bring on no tomorrow. Alright, this is it. This is our season right here. Alright, 2 hours. Okay. Fucking enjoy it. Have a bit of fun. Alright. Fucking do it well. Come on, lad. Come boys. Come boys, alright. Let's go. Come boys. Come boys. Make sure we stick to it here. Come boys. Come boys. Let's take that footy, guys. Line work, got 2 minutes for the 2 minutes! Get these kids going here, 2 minutes!
I want to go on now.
Yep.
Bring it right in, bring it right in. We'll come in there, and boys, then we'll come out.
Yep, line up. Let's go.
Group up here, boys. All together, group up, group up.
Come on, lads. Come on. Just give it.
On in now, boys. Come on.
Come on, Zach.
Go away, boys. Come on, start, boys.
Come on, lads.
Yes, sir. You here?
And of your attention, please. Could you all be upstanding? And I'm going to get Hannah Quigley to sing the national anthem. Thanks, Hannah.
Australians, oh let us rejoice, for we are young and free. We've golden soil and wealth for toil. Our home is good by sea. Our land abounds in nature's gifts of beauty rich and rare. In history's page, let every stage advance Australia fair. In joyful strains then let us sing, advance Australia fair.
Next year.
Yep.
Oh, cheers. Thanks, mate.
Yep.
Cheers, Brendan.
Pretty right.
Yeah, I'll be right.
You've got to keep the crowd on.
You maggots right?
No kids
Yeah, yeah.
inside the boundary. Stuff like that, you know, like you just got to watch.
No, Ronnie. Thanks. Oh, you old fella, you still out here?
Get fucked. Get that by video, did you?
Yeah, bloody oath I did.
Trial by video?
Bloody
When you
oath.
salted?
Yeah, yeah. Bloody oath.
What's that bloody GoPro action or what?
Yeah, bloody oath. Smile.
Let's go, boys. Hit these hits. Back, Zach. Back, Zachy.
That's the one.
Yeah,
Pull your kick.
Pull your kick.
Corner.
Hold skip.
First hold.
Oh, boy.
Flogger.
Yours, Jordy, here.
Got him.
Nice.
Nice.
Good luck, Zach.
Hands last man.
Yeah,
Nice, Wiley.
They're ready with your name on.
Yeah, here.
No, that's not come. Yeah, you boy. Yeah.
Our first contest win! Fucking 100%! Boys, look around the group. We've got a fucking big group here together. Make sure, we've all talked about it, this first 10 minutes we smash in. We've been really physical at that footy. Don't worry about the fucking body. Let's just win that footy.
All the umpires, boys. All the
footy.
umpires. Just get that fucking footy.
We're fucking way smarter than them, boys, and that's how we're going to smash them today. Smart footy. Keep your head screwed on. Nothing silly. And let's go out there and belt the pants off.
Let's go, boys.
That's soaking it up, boys. That was good. Well done.
Good shit.
Real good.
Lots of free kicks against us, so not, let's just tidy up with that as well. Tackle on the hips, okay, not falling their back. Alright? One down, boys. It's going to be a fucking hard day, we know that. It's going to be there all day. Just keep working. We know we're working down, okay? Almost about to break open, I reckon. Great start, Rat, alright?
Well done, mate. Keep going.
Great start back line, alright? Flogger and Spider, good work. Alright, alright, Rooster. Alright. Benji, good run, mate, alright? Just with you and Zachy, alright? Let's just try and not get too close to each other. Alright, Zach, bit of a lift, mate, okay? Bit of a lift. Keep working, alright? Let's reassess now, okay? Our use of the ball's pretty good, okay? Let's make sure we're hanging on to the footy, okay? If it's there, play on out in front, okay? Reset now, okay? One down. Pig, good start, mate. All right, welcome back. Good to have you again. All right. Let's all step up now, boys. Come on, here we go. I've got a big to set the lift, okay? Come on, there's a few of us that can step up to the boys that are going all right. All right. It's not going to be easy, boys. I've said that all day. Come on. Good pressure. Take to the fucking 5 minute marker of the bloody here. It's going to last quarter.
Keep growing away, boys.
Make sure that we're ready. If they hit us, we fucking get straight back up.
Fucking on, boys.
Come on,
Just switch back. No. Emma.
Thanks, mate. John, keep bloody strapped onto your chest again. Lots of free kicks against us, so not, let's just tidy up with that as well. Tackle on the hips, okay, not falling their back. Alright? One down, boys. It's going to be a fucking hard day, we know that. It's going to be there all day. Just keep working. We know we're working down, okay? Almost about to break open, I reckon. Great start, Rat, alright?
Well done, mate. Keep going.
Great start back line, alright? Flogger and Spider, good work. Alright, alright, Rooster. Alright. Benji, good run, mate, alright? Just with you and Zachy, alright? Let's just try and not get too close to each other. Alright, Zach, bit of a lift, mate, okay? Bit of a lift. Keep working, alright? Alright. Let's
reassess now, okay? Our use of the ball's pretty good, okay? Let's just make sure we're hanging on to the footy, okay? If it's there, play on out in front, okay? Reset now, okay? One down. Pig, good start, mate. All right, welcome back. Good to have you, man. All right. Let's all step up now, boys. Come on, here we go. I've got a big 50% to lift, okay? Come on, there's a few of us that can step up. Go, boys, that are going all right. All right. It's not going to be easy, boys. I've said that all day, boys. Come on. Good pressure. Might take to the fucking 5 minute marker, bloody 5 minutes ago in the last quarter.
Keep growing away, boys.
Make sure that we're ready. If they hit us, we fucking get straight back up. Fucking chase them again. Come on, just switch back. No. Emma, flag up.
Thanks, mate. John, buddy, strapped onto your chest again.
Never give up, boys. It's our last game. We've only got an hour and 40 left. Never out of the contest. Just keep running hard and you might get them.
That's it. Just give them a stick, boys. Really got to dig. Someone tells you to push, you push. Someone tells you to come back, you come back. That's it. Lock picks it. One out, boys. We've done all this hard work to get in. Keep burning. Leave nothing in the tank.
I'm going all right, mate.
Every contest counts from now on, boys. Every fucking single play. We get 5 minutes off the play or not. Be ready for it. Anticipate it.
I'll get Don to present the cup and the shield to Matt and George.
GoPro.
Yeah.
Oh, is that what a GoPro looks like?
That's what a GoPro looks like. $400 worth.
How do you know it's taking a photo?
Oh, you look on the front and it shows you.
Oh, hell.
The premiers in 2013.
Thanks, Don, for that. Firstly, to the Cougars lads, thanks for an absolute cracker game. You guys have been a fantastic side all year, and today was no different. I think we've had 4 or 5 really tough games now, and we always know when we play you guys that it's going to be tough, and stick with it, guys. I know you've lost a couple, but I'm proof that eventually it comes your way eventually. So stick with it, you'll get one, I promise you. Thanks to the Ramblers, boys. Yeah, love you guys. I love the club. I've only been here a year, and yeah, fell in love with the place. So thanks, boys. This is going to be pretty special. Thanks to all the trainers for helping out today. You guys look after us pretty well. I reckon we always say that we've got the best trainers on in the Great Flinders Footy League, and yeah, today you really helped us out. So thanks everyone come watching. Thanks to the Great Flinders Footy League for putting on another great day.
Keats has probably said it all. Other one is Blosey heading out in the ambulance. Everyone try and get around him when he's if he comes back to life. Thanks to Keats for coming up. He's been a great inspiration to us all. His work rate is exceptional and kicking for goals pretty good. Thanks everyone for coming along and supporting. Great day, and thanks GR and all the league officials and the umpires. Thank you very much. Thanks to the Cougars boys. Sorry guys.
Thanks fellas. I'm going to get Roger Puckridge to respond. What do you, mate?
Yeah, good on you, GR. Well done, Ramblers. 2 good boys. All right, best side all year, and clearly today played better footy than us all day and executed your plans very well. To our boys, look, heads up, we go again. But second isn't good enough in my opinion. But well done to the Rambler boys, and good on you, Keats. Thanks to the league as well for today.
Yep. Thanks, Roger. There you go.
Righto, first up off the ranks, Hammer, Ben Quigley.
Sean Fitz. Cruiser coming up. Cody Pilgrim. Scott Blacker. Forey Micken, Scotty. Trent Starkey. Sam Wake. Zach Richardson. Spider Minard. James Pedler.
Number 7 you left out.
Joel Nagel. Robert Shirley. Hayden Parker, sorry. Wade Starkey. Jordan Darling. And Blowsy, of course, we've got one of him.
Binge.
Shannon Minard, sorry boy, Binge. Coming up. Who else?
Captain.
Oh, we'll get the coach, captain and vice captain, please. Keats. Big Dog and Rooster. Well, I've got a few more here too. Ashley Warner, assistant coach. Tyson Arthur, runner. Yeah, cool. Yeah. And Ash Franklin, Stewie Mudger, Spike Fitz. And Brad Blacker, please.
Well done, Mr. Presidente. Team manager.
Well, thank you. I think that's it.
Team manager.
Jim Harmon.
Yep.
yeah, just like to say thanks to the Great Flinders Football Association for putting on this season. It's been definitely a very tight one of the tightest ones that I've been involved with as a player. Just like to thank Cummins Ramblers Football Club for giving me the opportunity to play football up here this year. It's one that myself and my family have thoroughly enjoyed, and we thank them for all their support. Just speaking about my family, I wouldn't be here without them, so thanks to my wife, especially Bree, and my family, who a couple have actually come over from the mid-north today to have a look at the game, so thank them for all their support. Lastly, thanks to all my teammates. This is an individual award, but you don't get it without playing with some excellent players, and I'm very lucky to play with some outstanding footballers, and this is it's because of them really. So thanks to them, and good luck to all the teams today. Congratulations to all the teams that have won, and yeah, we'll see you a bit later on.
Thanks, Matt. Yeah, not a bad effort. 5th male medal. I'd like to ask Pacer Murphy to come forward and present this Time Scribes Award.
Thanks, JR. Yeah, just on behalf of Julie Wren and her family, just like to thank them again for their sponsorship of this Time Scribe Award. Had a tie this year between a player from the Ramblers Football Club and Tummy Bay Football Club, which was Rob Shirley from Ramblers and Nigel James from Tummy Bay. Both these guys had fantastic years, and Jamesy playing state country footy, and obviously Shell's come to the league with a lot of SANFL and AFL experience, so well done on both.
Yeah, thanks, Pace. Good luck to everyone playing today.
Yeah, just like to thank the Ramblers Footy Club. Obviously new in town, and it's been great for the family. We've made some great friends, and yeah, thanks to the teammates and everyone that has been a part of it, and yeah, good luck to everyone today.
Well done, fellas. Moving right along, best and fairest for the reserves in 2013, we had a tie with Christopher Pearce from Lock and Jack Parsons from Ramblers.